And this question is, ma'am, please say about best morning routine to stay positive all the day. Now, one thing, Sanju, I have done a reel on the morning routine. You can check out on that as well. But I will tell you what I love as a morning routine. Now, each one of us can create our separate morning routine. But routines are primarily very, very important for us to train our brain. So for me, what works, I'll tell you that. So the moment I wake up in the morning, I don't like to rush and jump out of the bed. Contrary to the belief that you should get out of the bed immediately, and you should, if you are someone who's struggling to be consistent or getting out of the bed, or if you put your alarm on the snooze, then you should. Now, I never put my alarm on snooze, thanks to my father. I whenever the alarm rings, I'm someone, or sometimes I'm before alarm. So I am someone, over a period of time, I've trained myself to be not anxious, to be punctual. I'm over punctual. And when I say over punctual, because I used to get hyper if I would not reach somewhere before time. Hyperventilating, literally. And that's my father has trained me that way. But for me, it was necessary to not get hyper with the alarm. So how I told myself is, now when the alarm rings, and sometimes I don't even need the alarm because I wake up no matter what on my regular time. But if the alarm rings, I switch off the alarm and I don't jump out of the bed because I want to train myself to not be anxious. So I don't jump out of the bed, but that doesn't mean I curl up and go back to sleep. I keep my eyes closed and I focus on the tip of my toes. And from my tip of my toes to my crown, like that's my top of my head, I think of each and every part of my body. And I keep giving each and every part of my body. I simply say thank you and love you to every part of my body, because I feel every cell of my body deserves to be loved and deserve to be thankful for, because my body is the one which is supporting me to do whatever I'm doing. That takes about 10 minutes for me to say thank you and love you to every part of my body. Once I'm done with that, I get up, I go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I'm not just rushing in. Right? What I do is I practically brush so slowly that I focus on every tooth, everything, every movement that I'm doing, because I am training my brain to not be anxious. Okay? Now, some of you may need to do something else. So that's the reason I said everyone should develop their own routines. For me, anxiety is very natural for my constitution. Like Ayurveda talks about 3 constitutions, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. My constitution is Vata Pitta. So for Vata Pitta constitution, it's natural to have running thoughts and it's natural to get anxiety for everything. Right? I'm by nature, I'm hyper, and I need to train my brain to not get hyper. So I do everything possible in the first 20-30 minutes that slows my mind. And I've been doing this for years now, so it's pretty much in control now. I don't need to, I never wake up with anxiety. Otherwise, 10 years back, if you would ask me, I would wake up every single day with anxiety of how my day will go, what I need to do, what shall I give to my son today in tiffin, what do I need to do in my business, what do I need to do here, and every small thing I would get anxious about. But now I've trained over a period of time, so I slow down my processes. And then once that is done, I warm some water. I love having some warm water, and some herbs I add in the hot water, and I take that in the morning as an Ayurvedic drink. And I have my 5 almonds and 1 soaked fig, anjeer, and I wear my shoes, wear my workout clothes, wear my shoes, and I get out of the house. So that's the first thing I do. I give myself a good 1-hour workout every single day, whether it's intense cardio workout or whether it's walking or just stretching or doing some sort of a stuff. So I do that, and then I come back and then I do all the practices like writing my gratitude journal. Maybe there are some processes that I teach my champions in my workshops, so doing those processes. Also, then after that, I am sitting and doing my breathing exercises, my meditation. So all of that I do. Now for me, it takes all of this takes about 2 hours at least. okay, 2.5 hours sometimes. I've designed my life in such a way, I wake up at such a time that I get that time apart from my work. So this is my morning routine because I've designed my life over a period of time to give myself 3 hours minimum in a day. Minimum, any given time. I do that. So this is mine, but you're free. Please feel free to pick up what works for you and design your routine. But silence is something I would definitely ask you to do 2-3 things in your life. Is one, paying gratitude and love to your body. That goes a long way. You'll suddenly start seeing over a period of time that you're looking much younger because your body responds, your every cell of your body is eavesdropping on your thoughts and your words. So when you say thank you and love you, like I practically every single day, I bless my water. Whenever I'm drinking my water, I say I bless you. And there are experiments done on the water molecules, right? That says that there's a Japanese scientist who has done this, Isaru Umoto. His experiment is pretty popular, that when you play certain or chant certain words on the water, it changes the molecules of the water. And if you see, our body is made up of 70% of the water. And when you say thank you and love you to your body, you're practically changing the molecules of your body, and that itself will start giving you so much of, grace and so much of ease and so much of, young, youthful feeling in your body. I would definitely ask you to do workout at least 20 minutes a day, if not 1 hour like me. I would definitely ask you to sit in silence, develop some practices of chanting some mantras or maybe affirmations, whatever works for you, and at least doing a 5 to 10 minutes of meditation. I think that would be a great routine before you starting anything. And drink a lot of water. That's another one I would say that you don't miss. In the morning, at least immediately when you wake up, please have your 1 glass of water. Not too much of water, but 1 glass of water. That would immediately hydrate your body. And eat light. Eat your breakfast once you're finished, done through your meditation. Okay? And thank you for that lovely question. I hope a lot of people got the help from it. If you are going to follow morning routine, type morning routine or type MR in the chat box right now and give Sanju a lot of love and fire.